words that they will use for the New Age. And Bacon, who is a very famous person from history and was a Rosicrucian Freemasonry, he wrote a book called The New Atlantis. And what he's referring to is an age, a new golden age, where there is a world government that partners with a mystical religion and is reigned over by one leader. And that was the inspiration for the Royal Society, where all of our science has come back today. And that the Royal Society was just created as an ability to advance sciences and the religion and to worship and honor the great architect of the universe, whom they call Lucifer. And so when we understand that all the education systems and all the belief systems and all the entertainment, it's all connected and it's all inspired by these same organizations, it's not surprising that we see developing today this concept of world government. It's an ancient concept. They want one government that they can rule over, just as they did in antediluvian times and at Babel, with one sun-worshipping Babel relationship, or as it's known in the end time, Babylon, and that they're going to have one king over there who will usurp kingship, which will be a modern Nimrod or a modern Nephil. So they're working at bringing about world government. And if we look to Daniel and to Revelations, we now find that the Bible prophesies 10 world empires, or 10 empires. This is the Atlantean mythology manifested but predicted within the Bible. And so you see, again, the same story being told, the same end game, it's just who's going to win. And we see world government rising not through somebody like a Stalin or a Hitler trying to march across the world and conquer the world. We see it rising as a platform that the Antichrist will just be able to take control of. And so when we look at NAFTA or the EEC or whatever these trading blocks that are rising, look not for 10 specific nations, look for 10 groups of nations, 10 spheres of influence, 10 regions that will unite and have one representative that goes and begins world government. But just as before, we have to have the universal religion, the mystical religion, as part of that partnership to make all of this happen. And that's why you see this war against Christianity, why it's going out of the schools. Soon, everything about Christianity and the constitutions which were designed with this in mind will be used to persecute and sideline Christians, because Christians and monotheists are their only stumbling block. And they're progressively, and I use that word specifically, they're progressively working towards this through left-wing politics, which are the progressives. And they've tried to create this many, many times. The last most recent one, and it's a perfect analogy, and I'll cover it off in the book, is the rise of the Third Reich. So you have an Antichrist figure, you have the mystical religion, you have the Third Reich, the 1,000-year reign that they're trying to recreate. You have the slaughter of the Jewish people, and then it would have also been the Christians thereafter. It is an exact Antichrist type prototype, just as Nimrod was. So again, what was before is going to be again. So they work at bringing about these things through specific secret societies. And you remember us talking about Freemasonry and Masonry in ancient forms. Well, Nimrod was the first founder of the Masonic secret societies at Babel, and he wrote the first